Look at this. This is the first hickory for me, guys. The lean got me a little bit nervous for the barber chair. It's not that bad of a lean. Still kind of like, eh. Let's hope for the best, guys. That's money, dude.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Thanks for tuning in to Digging Deep here today, guys. Today's video is going to be a little bit on the Frankenstein 843 NeoTech, aka Husqvarna 543 XP. We finally dove into this saw. We ported this saw. It is running fantastic, very snappy. As you can see, we're pushing the limits with a long bar on this saw. We got a 20-inch bar and chain on this, Husky chain, just put it on it, fresh, brand new chain. We're gonna go out here and see how this saw pulls with the long bar. This saw is ported on a 105 exhaust roof and a 74 intake. Transfers, upper transfers were not touched, just togged out the lowers. I'll bring you back here and show you guys what I did. We got a Husqvarna OEM cylinder and piston and rings on this saw, and guys, it's running fantastic. Let's get right into taking this sucker out there and ripping some cuts with this thing. I'll bring you back here. We'll talk a little bit about the port job. I got the NeoTech cylinder here. I'll show you guys kind of real quick what I did to the cylinder. Let's get out here and cut. Yeah, guys, so it's been a little hectic, a little crazy around here. It's been in waves of me getting busy with mowing season. I got busy and it got slow, and I just got busy again. But so I've definitely slowed down here in the saw shop, and then also getting into tree work and just constantly trying to stay busy and learn all I can with that at the same time as trying to juggle other things in life. So but yeah, so here's the array of saws we got here. Check out this 038 Magnum here. That's a doozy. We got some carb issues with that. We got the 029 still back here, an older one with 039 big bore cylinder on it. That thing is running really good. We're just waiting on a air filter and a couple things, but here she is, guys. The old NeoTech 843 Frankenstein. I guess we can call it that. It's got the Husqvarna 543 XP cylinder and piston in there. It's ported. I mimicked what I did on the last port job on this saw, kind of just for shits and giggles, just to see how it responded with the OEM piston, and it did really well. I know I had a gentleman comment and give me some good advice on what to do with these things. I kind of did all I could with not being able to do any machine work, because obviously we don't have that equipment yet, but I did still cut the cylinder side all the way down flush, just like I did on the 372 port jobs, all the way down flush, and it did have a good outcome in my eyes. It worked pretty well. As you can see here, these lowers are very tiny. We opened them up on this Husqvarna cylinder, cut that down. We didn't touch the upper transfers, and I just ever so slightly widened this up just a little bit. We kept the stock contour here, and then we cut a little bit off the piston to make our intake timing a little more aggressive, and that's it, guys. Nothing too fancy, no machine work. We didn't cut the base, we didn't cut the squish or anything. So I will say that when we put this OEM cylinder on here, our squish was pretty ugly with the OEM piston. It was clean up to almost 50 thousandths. So we got her down to about 34 thousandths or so. Now I could tighten that up with some machine work or some hillbilly filing. I've filed these down before. You just got to be real careful you don't go off. But if you want to take 10 thousandths or so off, you can use a file and do it. I don't recommend it. I recommend taking it to a machine shop or doing it right. So what I did, as you can see, these exhaust ports here, really small. I raised the exhaust roof, I raised the exhaust roof to 105, and then we widened it a little bit, and then we really opened this up and port matched it to our exhaust here, guys. And this is an OEM exhaust, and they come with a baffle in them, so I had to cut this in half, take the guts out of the exhaust, and then weld it back together. And then I made the outlet a lot larger here. But the stock NeoTech does come with a hollow can, and to do this, do the mod on the OEM exhaust is a pain in the ass, guys. It took me like 2 hours to do that, and it was not fun. So if you can get your hands on a NeoTech exhaust, even for an OEM Husky saw, I think you'll gain a little bit of performance and a lot less hassle of trying to modify the exhaust. I was going to do something fancy with the outlet, but it took so long just to do that, and so I did not go that route. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. This thing is running fantastic. Very snappy saw, quick on the trigger. We'll see what it does pushing the limits with this 20-inch bar. It's definitely pushing the limits for a 43cc. Down here, I got a Poland 295, and they run 20-inch bars on those. The pretty torquey saw for 46cc. They do have the 3/8 LP chain on it. I do like those. It's better than the homeowner style chain that's on the smaller Polands. So I'm kind of weeding out all my Polands, but I do like these 295s. This one here is one of my ported saws, ported 295s, and I'm telling you what, this saw runs fantastic. Much like the one up here, like the 43 up here. It's really snappy, and it didn't sacrifice much torque with raising the exhaust roof. I guess what I'm trying to say is there was plenty of torque in this saw to where raising the exhaust roof was okay. It did drop it down to like 115 psi, but this saw is a runner. Don't let it fool you. So, you know, sometimes you can go, if the torque is not too bad, you can go raising the exhaust roof and make a really good saw. Anyhow, let's get out, fire this thing up, let's get it in some wood and see how she does with this 20-inch bar. I got some shagbark hickory out here, a little bit of walnut. I'm going to put you on the helmet cam, and we'll get out of here and see how this thing runs. Alright guys, so I took down shagbark hickory not too long ago down here, and it's been a tree I've been eyeing up for some firewood. It was ate up by bugs. I'll show you the core of this thing. And it's pretty bad shape, and never would have guessed it just eyeing this tree up. It was appeared to be healthy, and if I think about it, I'll drop my short video of me falling this tree. I had a big limb hanging off that was going to catch this ash tree right here, and this ash right here is dead as can be, and I do want to drop this tree. Plenty of widowmakers up here, and it's a little sketch, but I'm going to start clearing it out and obviously have like a good spotter and fall this tree. I'm definitely going to do it. Have a look at this. It did have like a hollowed cavity in it, but yeah, the bugs were definitely taking care of that old girl, and so I had to take a branch, a really big branch it was kicking off that was going to snag this. So I did get to climb the shagbark hickory,
and work on taking a few limbs down. There was a big limb that would have caught that, so I had to climb it, remove that limb, and then I felled the tree right in that hole perfectly. So it was a pretty good outcome there. But anyhow, we're gonna get this saw fired up. I pretty much bucked up a lot of this wood already, but we do have some smaller stuff over here, and we're gonna go ahead and put this 843 in some wood for you guys. Yeah, guys, look at this. I mean, this bark is crazy. I'm glad I got to spike it. I actually spiked it 2 times. When I first started spiking trees, I spiked it. It was a little sketch for my first time. And then, I don't know, a month later, with a lot more experience, I climbed it again. And let me tell you something. This bark is so hard, and you really got to drive your spikes into the tree. You can't slack around about that, or you will gap out. Look at this. Look how hard. I mean, yeah. So we'll start bucking some of this up, guys. Just guys, if you don't know already, this thing comes with a little 16 on it. We'll see if it pulls the lawnmower. What she does on the lawnmower. I have not, this is a brand new chain. I have not ran it yet at all. Yeah, we got a mess to clean up here yet, guys. Did have this little branch break off into the tree. There's the widowmaker there. Alright, guys. Man, she runs good, guys. I don't want to get into that. Woo! Yeah, guys, he's running good. It's still pretty light with this 20 on here. I'm trying to think in comparison to the 295s in there I just showed you guys, and I think they're pretty similar in weight. This 843 might be a little bit lighter, but I'm looking around, see if we can't find something else to cut up for you guys. All right, guys, this is the first tree I started climbing some time ago, and we're gonna go ahead and buck this thing up and drop it. Try to put it right in here. Thing runs, guys. It definitely runs. That wasn't my best takedown. Definitely didn't have any fibers or any kind of hold foot there, but something that small. Really pretty easy, guys. All right, guys. So we laid her down right where we wanted to. Don't laugh at my no hinge, but it's only a little 8-foot piece of tree here. We weren't going to go get a wedge, and it just wasn't going to go unless I kept cutting into it. But anyhow, let's see what this 20-inch bar does bucking this up. No, my luck, I went right into a rock. Guys, I tell you what, this thing is absolutely running way better than what it was. I shouldn't say way better, but much better. It's a good running saw stock. I know I've said it in my previous videos about how much of a likable saw this is. I had an OEM 543 XP brought to me, ported, and I really enjoyed the saw. So it made me have to go out and buy one of these 843s. So I'm contemplating getting another one. Hopefully I luck out. It'll end up having a decent carb and stuff like that on it, much like this one. With Chinese saws, you just never know. I know there's stable carbs. I think that's what the carb that's on it is, a stable carb. People have problems with them, but it's been a good saw. I'm going to slowly start swapping out OEM Husqvarna parts with it. Put some stuff on the shelf. I even got another top end coming in, so just to have something spare. And I also have another top end in there. So the parts availability for this is a little sketch. They're not out there like other saws, so but you can get them. They're just harder to find. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. I apologize for not having any full-length videos here lately. I've been crazy busy, like I say, and but more videos to come, guys. We are sitting here amongst their little dirt bike track that we have for my son, and then I like to play around, and a couple buddies as well. We're going to be bringing a skid steer in here very soon and open it up a little bit, utilizing the property a little more and not making it such a tight track. So if you guys are interested in some dirt bike riding, we're going to have that coming very soon, guys. We just got to let the property dry up a little bit, but that's coming down the pipe. Thanks for watching Digging Deep. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Until next time, thanks for watching.